Ghana wa bon obetumi a kire mate ni ka twi papa. You see if now you mate o driver na wo so usu an car ni twi won nchen no. Wa wo say wa anya de. Now driver na o kire car na anya de na wo mate na aba hunu driving ni ye. You see these are some of the things I may say.
I think there's one verse Bible where say akwa nsin.
Of course.
There's no way you always move in line with what you were exposed to.
It's here now sometimes a drew baby na say Dr. Baumia or training who free and there may be a course or a former administration no na enye no ametna say say can the need there any say yes sir say am ko ye krampo no a try oti ase but ye busa say nti sa bre na enema ne koso na anko ye no o de yamfa ne say ebia wo kan bi na ebi obi na amfa say na na enenam ne nam monten no as a leader and as a principled person obi a wo principles no what do you have to do then what say we only me say within the past 4 years UK London and English abuchi memo omanya prime ministers mako be 4 so way ba na say oye bibi na say wo say ade na wa ye no atochima quickly and as a bibi kona ne bu enyo so nye ne kwan so I say there be resign just to make a statement it is a Dr. Bamia a principled person Ghana ABCU aka Konkensen aka Ojai vice president nidi and man on the Rollins and quadrini one near my bebremu that is a man of principle. It is a woman as the vice president and say e no crescent and namo mountain so no na say bia na ne o maybe cause na enye why didn't you come out and there be a basa kwampo na ka wo yes ade no kwampo no a sabi enka Ghana fo bebre na kasa kwa be de say papa we say there na no kra wo ka no eye no kra but here is the case omo di wachi nyina no sabi enwo ewo mu nyina omo nsa you see it's like you supervised over certain things anko ye now no watwa ho ababe ka say wo de na wo ye mate keke it doesn't work like that
ma me na si keke dan kwa na ate nka do pay say obubu nsemu e de maye no keke ye be hwe yewura kidedi ohina Agyapong ne third copy more north some can and say so remo northern region no there are so many valuable insight I share with Ghanaians any ideas you say about mine said this is a delegate contest delegate they could decide but what said there a community na it's a general picture of what the nation is supposed to focus on so we will come in and look at some work one after the other but ocean commonality from a point to be you can't say me say the street is calling for or no you can so I'm steer the affairs of this country but over here for fidie so most of them are online because of a juma me until over how our internet so kasane how comments na the idea that is factual over mu ye pa Ghanaians are calling for yewura Kennedy or Henry Agyapong based on said they are working and you may be a young one said they are working near money at the other Galamsey for instance that issue we are dealing with it for about close to 20 years we are not finding solution because Galamsey thereby actually mine all this but say say 30 you know I think say about 2 decades money and at it you know don't you think say you can the affairs of this country this thing can be solved easily and there's some other problems as a tikroma there be a do problem no even come first so
you see sa pepe na waka no hwe 5 aspirants na omunyina pe flag bearer ni nyina no sebi imperial obia sefata se me se Brian Champon e be me flag bearer enya hwe se Dr. Baumia be me flag bearer enya hwe Dr. Duchum enya hwe Honorable Kwabena Agyapong enya hwe but you see why are we going for this man the principles be ene ni su ene ne ban bi ena eda edi sonko wo nipa na aka ni nyina mu ni suman a eye metumi aye maye bi pen no eno na emam mimi sei no me kone nchen ena ma street no se ne awoka no ene Ghana fo dodo na e wa bonten no boje no so se ono no betumi aba beboa Ghana bo situation no se say aye womi hwe Galamsey asemi a wo kan say how many times enye na sha ase o me kai kra no je kufu apenso kufu ayi ba be kwa wiye no na amanfo tu Galamsey e wa kwatia sata na baba jama mo na e wa kwatia etidem bia beti Galamsey ofri ho Prof Mills bae when to me anye o John Dramani Mahama our san ba be the president
the first time
or no so buy went to me anye Akufo-Addo obekaya at a point Galamsey be ye campaign message even Krampono na NDC for eka e de to amount for mo Galamsey areas ni tiri say some MPP ba power omma mo ntu Galamsey no enti mama mo ntu ma MPP ba power Akufo-Addo obone hu modin bia oti committees ahodo professor Abuate mo committee nyina joint task force interministerial committee ni nyina no still na ade na ye na ekoso show omo ana omo ye sa ne ma no dodo no ana attitude no nia ye meme bia meme call Galamsey site da honestly eba mine and this annual man
me for instance the time na ye GFA the born we ye call most of this wasa areas na there no it's an ISO bro
okay it means say no
when you how ya say tutu as I say na come so there rehearsal
nti ebe hu bia me say no TV so internet so na me hunu bi sania enioma de eko ene sania enioma say but ye tia bonten ni nyina na ene ye wo street ni so nyina no obekom no na won no mo hye sa Galamsey nachi no eye aban mu mpanyimfo nkrofo mo wa ban mu mo wo tumi because se woni sa tumi ni uni tumi duru mpempenso bi a wontumi enye sa ne me bi sei
no fanye
ebi
sa ne man
wonya sa akukudro no woni sa tumi no a etai wachi se obeye sa ne ma no a wontumi nsore pekope menu mienu ati ha sei ana imagine say akota excavator e dey akosi tachi man hanom ba bi ne na dwi come on now wonni be 1 hour crowd ba bia wo no but who was omo sa tumi no omo no di sa adwuma no na ye busa yan wo say ye di tumi na kutumi o you see when challenged by authority you call in a higher authority sana kwesi bonika no so obi di tumi so wo hwa also free tumi e bro ne de so na betumi de na ahiem enti si se omo nya sa de no eye omo tumi bi eta o machi a ye hwa de bi o previous administration no ene nipa dodo na ye de abo omo so bo se na omo tu Galamsey omo se ye nsuo no dodo na no edi aspirant ne ba kwa chi o dodo na di Dr. Bawumia womo a mo ye Galamsey o de opa kan wani DC for omudin be bon Galamsey mu ni ayi nu nyina no dodo na no e di Dr. Bawumia
Makeke o de hono cry aside no let's say we don't have all these facts to prove Sakis no
but no we have the facts no chairman want to be a typical example
but most of say he's in court challenging most of this issue say it wasn't Galamsey there was
well,
so we can't make that an issue but okay. I'm saying say Ghana for a calling for a particular leader based on the practical situations in what ground.
That is why I'm coming to.
One example say Galamsey is one critical issue that Ghanaians are battling with right now. So if they are calling for a particular leader, what particular skills be any style of leadership be, it means they want to fix this problem.
Exactly.
Leader be a bit me fix.
That is.
I think that is why Ghanaians are calling for that particular leader. Don't you agree with me?
Exactly. Into when I build the air banner. So what you say because you see among the aspirants no. Nipa dodo na no se be beta wachi eye bibi ma na me dis aboni ni bi pan the best thing you even have to do is say pam me free wachi meaning say na make out at a point me be na make say bia na me wanted and I say ye pay me ye the tabo bi atomi so and I say ye ma me allegation bi say boni bi say akoso me ho a obi biara o ye principled bia me ka che say ni say papa o de
ko cleanse ho answer
good answer na oba be di machi because ye the be for you
yeah
nyame na nkan atema say it now in this case nipa bebe na dey say na na tag wo mo no one mu nyina need one particular candidate achi it is a one on pe Galamsey and as we anti Galamsey right u masa ankrofo no bedi wachi u benya tumi na they will need tumi no enti na me di kan ka say u need tumi a untumi nya sa na no so ye the man one particular candidate send ya sa ankrofo no eben no ho ni we say no a Galamsey na be say akoso saa omo person nipa na manaba send ya be ya ono de ombetumi abu afa no so ono de ombetumi aka na se no ma ye ne onyoma na omo ye na ensem fata na omo ye na anu aban a na ewo mu no but honorable Kennedy akompre kwa Agyapong onso so sa ne ma no so o wona ban mu na se wo ye sa ne ma na onso so enu ti na sa ankrofo ne bebre na no omakodi afan bi no Nana we be make answer na ba
be your point. So if say the party really wants to win power in 2028, said yeah, Amanyokobia, the vision is to win power and control or minor affairs, then it means we should also be careful what Ghanaians are calling for and make sure we are heading to Ghana for the call.
Sir?
And yes, I say party no doing say party no the opinion. At the end of the day, no, Ghanaians are going to punish that candidate in that party in the ban if any candidate or feel say wait me solve these problems.
Sir pepe ne see in 2024. You understand? You call last flag bearer prime minister ya no. Na utie dodo na semno no mo kana bonten no a. Na dodo na ka say Dr. Baumia enyo no beka so be dollar say Dr. Baumia enyo no beka say so there were a lot of negatives around him already on the streets.
On the street, no.
Oh yes, I mean Ghanaians were not Ghana for. Yes, not Ghana for ni mujidie no na atosini e wa Ghana for ni so. Prior to 2024 elections no because campaign do na Dr. Baumia na e kan asem no. Obeche dollar one district one factory me ba me say do na but Ghana for ehunu sa ne ma no. It is not gidie eni ni mu. Ghana for the Duanano believed say someone like Agyapong with the charisma and a bit to merely party, but delegates at the time. And no delegates no, you call Dr. Baumia, you didn't call ya Ghana for a panacea. Ghana for a rejected. So
there are videos quite on this show. Staunch MPP members, said they did not vote based on said their factors. We are no say it was at that point. Our party 90 men deal with those factors very well. So they did not vote. That was the point. On one kasa kasi omo said they did not vote. Omo vote you just say me toma we outside what the party expected them to do. So sometimes the call from the street should guide party at the party level.
Sir, and no one
take decisions, sir.
Yes.
Everything you guide do now lead you to power.
Yes.
Once what the street is saying at the end of the day, these are the same people who are going to decide.
Yes.
General elections.
Yes.
Yeah, moving from that. So this is one call Ghana for air calling. Yes. So if you're a delegate now, Premier, I'm sure say issue is one critical issue. It will be a center conversation 2020 general election. How I'm sure Galamsey will still be a conversation in the election 2028. They do honor leader MPP Denebano. Would that leader have that muscles, that strength to speak to Galamsey issues near there? So that will guide you to decide who to choose to lead the party come January 31st. Another issue Ghana for work on the street, of which I'm sure you are much more aware, about jobs. How are you able to recruit the Ghanaian youth and will be willing to work? No any income on one because they are born in Hobrano. Why ever first so benya means able to recruit ni paying na amo matimi ayeduma. Afei heard no na afei fancy leaders are now to lead the MPP party. If that is going to be the conversation in election 2028, there, who among these leaders and when the visions and the ideas are now on the street, Ghana for it may satisfied. If so, that's the where we are going to vote in the election.
Pe eduane ewofie na ye pe kwan ye be fa so a ye be didi de bia ewofie. Na asase da hono ma enye ne oyekua ni ne de asase ne ma ne so no betumi ayekua ama aduane aiden abafia ma obi anya biedie nti ye penyuma dia amongst the aspirants no why ne kuta sa track record no
eba ne nyuma
bie ne se ye manage nyuma why ne was our acumen no why ne was our idea no
to be sure that this will be the same question delegates to be
exactly nana enu na making because see man no Canada Agyapong why ye be paying what eba no say ye me anwuma ne to a okọ nyina no bebe beduro bia no enwuma okoduru ho a no wa kire na no si cola
yes
eye bese bebre ewo ho na so no diem pa na factory ben ne ye de ye hwe last administration no ye kan sansem no na ye kan ye no omo baaye no omo tumi ye they couldn't do it.
Factories no.
Of course, they couldn't do it. But this is the manner why you be paying. A brand not only state resources, and I say a buying sikana or mine sikakra machine in sano. On one casani in his own no cranum. Why you will be bebre several of them. I employ nipa bebre over thousands. And a year juma mana or mu enyina di e won nsem. na make out myself it is such a person no you say near why be pain no or ka say obetumi aya ye ni na chinye because our sa record no why we bie enuma e na on ka no kwa o san so kire kwan o de be fa so because o man bia no so o man ni betum pon a enye enuma e wo dada no e na de bia o be pia mabunu ana say
aban na enuma
no e na be pia you need to expand someone expand the economy no you can't push everybody there. It's going to be choked. Until you need to build factories.
I listened to a health minister now. My data, I think one of news program be an meeting. Now over backlog, I walk a bunch of nurses. Any other there, SAFO module my from. I was overwhelmed. I was a chair class. Say, "Ye my home choir. You could do 2028 no. The padodo say I'm a tai chiri krano. Enya sem kitwa.
Exactly.
So it means that traditional system now ye different human. It's already choked. So you're outside the box to create a near map for Francois. And also waiting about youth and that's your point, right?
Exactly. And again, Crampon BBT say entrepreneurship.
Yes.
Say chere a mebunu kwanya on one kasa betumi bi na adwuma. Ye chere omo krado. Say omo be ye nnuma. And this skills ansa no nnuma a ono one kasa no on ni own no on konkodan say mekoye obi adwuma ma obi atua meka. Sansem we na Canada or Agyapong and Nami Oka. That is the vision. And then Nina Nobeka say, "Oh, midway by 2 adjumem, midway by Koha, midway by Koha, maybe finance for Bebre, Ebia maybe see hospitals Bebre, send a baby me a finance for Bebre. Now, finance for Bebre, no, Yamia man almost or man, Quenya, Uncle Ness, Nibino, one to me, Uncle Suyan, the Nibino. Our if you know, Uncle Day. And if you cry no fun, still, we are still training nurses. There will still be a backlog. Exactly. So we should look at other areas of economy. No, now, put it into Tie Kena in Sama Wakam. Also, we need to empower the unemployed youth. More informal sector, no, especially the informal sector now. One more ni suku mu say omo de ni suku enya certificates enya boarding krata ena omo de na wonom so so but once mpempi na aban bebre no aban na edwene bebre na omo dwene wo mom kuta krata and certificates and sa but you see kan kasa wakasa okanyina no ye be factory for the street ye be factory na say problem na pake Gfax ya yeah enya certificate and the package Gfax minimum say na make out mazia ye probably amount for the Gfax akokwan so a enya certificate a driving license abamu an wasua ka anitwi obetumi de aguka mu e de akọ on here certificate on here university bi on here pole when you can say a creative nyuma ye bi nyuma obia betumi aye bi na nkonko ye say certificate ne krata
so at that point say nyuma obia betumi so adwuma no structure no will absorb obia the krata no will fit a certain point.
Of course.
Your only krata so will fit. The only krata will fit.
Sir, because once they do baby no MPP for now amount for the side in the boy cheap out. You say MPP there be a book long. They do a for certificate bra. Only krata ye mama adwuma ni bi nye. Once amount for the side man tag the MPP
part conversation from
exactly. This is the things that Canada Japan e dey back on board wa yi sa adwena na e Ghana for team no everyone with him, he is allaying the fears of the people to the extent say MPP for them when they come to power is always going to be that where is your certificate, what's your qualification?
Degree for no.
Exactly. But you see, I was say sister free sir adiano agana ababe she yemuno na no na me mo fa se bi edi nkomo ne me fa ne say ne papa na me ne di nkomo e fa ne ba no ho we wie JSS akola no wo fie dada nyina no ho eba se ntutu ade hye ne we say ono an bicycle e dey otutu bicycle be 5 times one say hye be 5 times results ne ba ye no na results ne anya yi ne papa onya school me person be school ni de o ka chen papa so on de person okosu adwuma papa ne say da onko secondary school no nyansa me ka chen say bra sa kwala no so be kwa kosu adwuma no a ma ne kosu adwuma ene no sebi insanu dwuma any trade no me wona mfo bebe no mo wa abroche Otna University call 4 years. I feel no kwa bwechi okusua electrician. Okusua electrician no.
The system near practical.
Enye book. And I'm catch say yaw. So unim say electrician na sanka de be kwa bwechi. And ka 4 years akwatena tech. E mu fees, e mu ka ni we nya no. Nka ye do kotu adwuma mu a. Nka tiawa. So what I said you say
school new.
Oh, of course. I mean, but you see, we shouldn't always center it around it. Say it was say ukuta certificate answer. And na Canada Japan mpempi no otwe Ghana for adwen ye den ekoso omo ni certificate no so no die na ye ya amom
most of bibi omumu a they can contribute to the national development. So say capture obia,
of course,
and that is where the message then they focus on now. There's one interesting thing about a human being once my year say that kind every place we obey step in the foot biano. He is able to identify a Nema, a was a MPC,
yes,
and what he can do with a Nema if given the opportunity. So, I deka kana ya ne hear videos, no man, they will play some of the videos.
Okay.
When him say, idea a denk a pa for you to identify a problem and prefer solution to that problem. That is the most difficult thing.
Yes.
Will be able to as an innovator, no. Say obe who problem no obu you will never be able to share. They are all money. The bit mad about you don't know. The first say win into better than what you say. But for you to identify say ebi enwura you cry wo ye dwuma ye chie yi. Say enwura na enye enwura keke ye dro. What it now personal ye ni say ya me ton obi obeta man. That is very critical. So for you Kennedy or Agyapong to do that particular thing, I think a can same baby fan if given the opportunity nema obetimi aye. Mpesua bi obekoso bia say that okay no odru baby onim say ha ye besene wa ha besene ye de we but we are not seeing that from the other leaders yenya wo man mu ha. Don't you think that is the one particular thing as a Ghana for her so any MPP delegate her so team aye na kwanya no so nche de obetimi de sa niema obobo so nyina ye de boy
enti won say ye wo bibia ye kan say ye wo book mu sabi book mu nyansa ene ye wo efie so de so what I say sometimes no unya mienu nu nyina bomu a eboa pa
so unya book akra no wanya
fie de kakra. You see when you talk about innovations wo kan ya obi na tenase o ene odwene say na me kra se metwa edua na me mane ye round a ebetumi atwa no ho akọ ene me de edua beto so na round na aye no masanye pia hwe na ne wanya tie no wanya de hwio ene ode ba beto so ene ode hwio ba kwisi ene ode ba kwisi na hu se ade na ekọ obi na dwene yo obi na die no dwene ye ene ohunu se obetumi aye wiemhyɛn a ebetumi atu obi na dwene yo mobile phone ekuta ye obi na dwene yo say metumi aye bibi a fe de ogina ha na me frɛ kra metumi aye den enya obi na dwene yo. You see, so when you look among the 5 aspirants na omumu dodo sen na atumi ankasa on their own adwene bibi say me bie cold store we krampo no ebeboa se me bie adwuma we say ya ebeboa me bie factory we say ewo kro we say so enam se atea edoso wo kro we say so ntino me bie cashew factory ewo honom enam se bia cola ana bese ewo hanom ana se anka wa ha ntino metumi anya anka factory wa ha na me nya anka factory no krampo no apart from say efa amanfo no young man mekra fruit juice anka de emfiri amanone ensan fa ma oman no mu Ghana for nankasa ne obi bia bi wa ha ye betumi use yankasa ya de. See, we are talking about somebody who has a vision obi a otumi adwene. Running a nation is not always about say economics and dollar GDP and the exchange rate. You see,
it's far beyond Sanemano. Look, ofa sa Dubai ni sa area ni mo case as a case study. You come to terms with their workers say it's not about GDP anyway. You think outside the box. No, I name a bit their more and what you can do with them. And no, that's why I'm a progress nation.
Exactly. Oko university now economics. Now the economy of Ghana. At a point you will sit down and realize one of the greatest leaders in Ghana is shaping Ghanaian economy. No, Agyapong. It's so funny, right? On this side, no person feed yourself. Anyway, by yentua on my yankra ni o men fra bochire ma yanka se bedua ne yanka se bedi wa no do Agyapong no won ne ma boni bi ni ho nkro ne ba de.
That particular
economy no
history no up to this
one. O kan a eda ho se e Ghana economy no e pejaye. Jerry Rollins at a point o kan university fo nyina gu afom se yenko pia koko no mra krom na enfa koko no kwa ma no ne. It happened. So you are looking at a leader or no sabi on ma meye bofoka on ma meye but ebe practical ube hunu feel say me ye we die nyuma we say that is what we are talking about when it comes to honorable Kennedy compare with Agyapong. Na make an say because he is the one now we be nyuma ni bi wa ye bi pen ogusoso ye oka idea no enye say bi obegina ho no aka ne obuku mu bebe bedru bia no ohwe ne wo kuro no so se ne na wo ka no ne wo ho no mo se ye betumi abie we wa ha ye betumi aye we se wa ha such a leader watumi krampo adwene
identify
problem no and then obi a cho book mu what I said that is near Ghana ye here see
and every innovation bia ne say ye she bibi foforo ase a e ba be tintim aye adwuma no it always start from identifying problem and the solution.
Yes.
So now ma hu say me ba e bia savannah no mo oba ye bebre oba ye ne nyina pro almost 20-30% mo ye kwadwuma ne nyina ase kwa. Now this is what I want to do with them. Oh yeah, now the practical step go connect you solve a problem. Now I be keep it about 30% never say in the system. After so ma kwan ma ultimate enya by throughout the entire year like it solves problems and practical problems creating jobs for the people. So omo ka say here Ken is not speaking directly to delegates no. These are national conversations who are we delegates no e can one so count because you also a Ghanaian. Ye factory na ebe wo mpesu na so ye employment you are in the system. Not just say about dada, about cancer match or na ye do actually cook mama or bibi Canada. That's not the conversation. I think you should be nationalistic. Say the area no afar.
You see, no tina na me no mienu no pay ya sorry ete he yo. You see, some of the delegates no mentality ebia nipa bi mo e dia show mu ama boni be use the way say they've been cowed. What you say bibia kata wo mo so. Brainwashed mununkum bia kata won no so say we ye delegate ne we say we ye anie anase ne we say we ye anie say no enti minu mienu no na ye be kire won no say as a delegate hwanya ye de no kodwa ye beto hwe candidate ye beji no a Ghana for begina tum na me dey kan say nka Dr. Duchum e flag bearer nya bone o Bana Champon e flag bearer nya bone o Dr. Bawumia e flag bearer nya bone o ne mom minama bonten no in someone mete every Ghana for a said your money party for crampo honom no
beto about
2028 no in someone more can say someone fucking di Agyapong amadia mentwaba MPP some MPP for o man fucking Agyapong ama no mo say ankoye Bawumia na hwan na dia o mbese opposition we yen someone e da bonten and me gidi say we dey say you be phone lines now me etie for beka when anu ti na me tina say say no as a politician our party ejina akono say o person party ba power candidate adodo no epe Ghana for no epe no ono na we say oye den o de ne ba na say bi onye nipa bi akeke utie ne nsam a wo ka no so na o wani so ade hunu no obetumi so aye waye bi pen enu ti na delegates nyina no yentie nsam a honorable Kennedy Agyapong eka
and also was system
for a very long time and now system for a very long time ye nim fitete we dey mama mafa Akufo-Addo slogan 2008 primaries emra no ne Alan mode no nipa 17 dey Akufo-Addo slogan was no o si ye nim fitete Kennedy Agyapong ye nim fitete enye ne Kennedy Agyapong enye ne okọ ne constituency asen hono ma enyoma waye ene nya ni krofo na nkasa kra eka fa no ho enye ba bia obi a sabi ni kro mu kra no oya lusu election da bi ofre krampo no oya lusu election. See, it tells you about a certain particular candidate bia ne ton be ye den menu mienu delegate menu mienu ne ye be ko akwakoya campaign no say ye mpesa campaign ye be ye den ne ye be kwakoduru ho ne ye be kan upeja ya o say Ken the only problem Ken Agyapong the on one yepe Ken yayi na one say yes you are selling a product obia pedal and your product afi na okwa hohoro no ho okwa
that conversation start here I think be very interesting say the product e bedwa so is it say dia market no already people are ready to buy and I said they are dream what we producer no dream say this is what I can produce best. I branding the best, and now what the people are willing to buy.
Exactly, it's what the
decision is quite dicey.
It's what the people want.
Go to maybe any panel because marketing is ready. We want to buy this. What they buy, you better. They can even give you the price tag. Say around this price, we will still buy because we want it.
Exactly.
But who package the amount in any way, any shape or form, they still don't want to buy.
Don't Ubabaka because nipa se wo mu hia Jeffas asa wo mo yare e ba namu yare wane hu nkone ba no am o mo hia san eduro ni bi Also, what they all say,
no more typhoid.
Me the makwa nku edisra yetirim. Me guys so nipa bebre kra nsra o mutirim. Enti wo so obeye san nku edisra yetirim.
Nku editirim ni nipa bebre kwa boss. O ma disa so mo boss akọ.
Ebi kra editirim ni no. Wa ko tonku agwa boss editirim. So what I say this is about what the people want. Enya Ghana for epe. Enya Ghana for here ye de ba kokodwa. Ye de ko Ghana for rejected it. Oka amoze ne MPP ni nyina as a whole na Ghana for tutia na enye sa nipa no in particular. Papa party ni betumi aye niam boni bia but nipa ba ku bia e bia ye beyi na ba nti no ebi mu benya no mu ani da so. Any arreshemu say obetumi aye ne pa bi nti no omutumi kra ayusu ono to right the wrongs of the previous administration.
That's very true because over parliamentary level no kwa constituency be say party at party level ye tutia ye candidate be e primary minister constituency to make actually say go outside go gina independent we will still vote for you. I think it's here formina it happened. Your people can tell you say you just step out we will still vote for you to be MP so it tells you say yeah na candidate na nkasa nso no.
Even I think as anti achim ho baby kwa no. Yes, I think so we lost Maybe constituency. We lost a seat to an independent candidate in Ashanti region.
I'll step it out.
You know, yes.
So it happens. It happens. Free conversation. So the candidates any party in the way together wins the elections. But yeah, say video na ekradwa Yera Kennedy or Agyapong. Bra kopium boko said that he didn't come now the ideas solid ideas abetimi aboa amomai no atumpon etudwa ya catch us baby obekobia na practical campaign empesua ne so any what ye wo e won pesua ne so now any dey betimi dia ye amomai no atumpon ye kwana fie kuti Yera Ken na nsema wo kan ye ni bi na ye mra na ye meto aso.
The last time I was here, maybe the message I gave they didn't understand it. Now I'm still standing by my point and repeating it, that we can use the 5 northern regions in terms of agric and agro-processing to feed the whole Africa. And I still maintain it because when you look at the vast land you have in the 5 northern regions, I don't see why we can't have most of the agro-processing industries in these 5 regions. And I believe that we can, if we can develop Ghana and make money, it is not only from the cocoa and gold. We can utilize the lands over here for so many things that will bring us money more than cocoa and gold. What we are lacking is a visionary leader who will really use the opportunities here to benefit the citizens. And if you want a visionary leader, then it's Kennedy Agyapong. And no, let me branch off before I come in.
Okay.
When I entered, I saw messages that you were reading and a lot of misconception. You know, a lot of misconception. What are they saying? That I have insulted who? See, whoever is giving that at least should give Kennedy Agyapong benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
And say that, what is wrong with this man? When he was talking like that, was he drunk? Or what? Is he mad to speak like that? See, when you don't get people analyzing statements and only consume it, it's unfortunate. It doesn't help the party. And now, who said I didn't support Bawumia when I lost the election? Do you know how much money I spent? And even thank you. Nobody in Bawumia's team called me to say thank you. But only what you get is insults from me for, insulting me. Now,
Okay.
but I haven't said it. My son is a witness. Wherever I went, I gave the candidate 100,000 sewing machines, dryers, street lights, and some Chinese women products. They came to pick it up. Is he aware of that? But I'm not the one to go out there and say I gave this, I gave that. But at least they should have said thank you to me and nobody. But I'm not worried about it. So that deception will not help the party.
Okay.
Look, coconut. In the south, we have a lot of coconut. Central, Western, Eastern, Ashanti. And we import coconut juice from Thailand. From Thailand, my brother. This is a dry coconut, also juice, from Sri Lanka. You mean we can't do this in this country? And we are spending our scarce dollars to go and import this. That is all I'm saying. That we can do a lot. About this, 3 days ago at Sagadugu, a village after Walwale.
Okay.
Look, potatoes. This is sweet. This is the natural one, the one without egg. And almost every restaurant in Ghana here imports potato chips.
Yeah.
Every restaurant import potato chips. I will promote potato, growing of potatoes, and make sure we process it into chips and powder. When we first went to Germany, there was no yam or plantain or cassava fufu. We were using potatoes and powder as fufu. They call in Germany, they call it potato puree. That's what we were eating until the introduction of yam, powder, and all those things. So, my brother, we have money. We're sitting on gold here with the fertile lands that we have. This is sweet potato. Also good for diabetic patients. Although it's sweet, it digests very fast. This is potato. Where are the... You see? So all I'm saying is, first, we eat what we grow, we process what we grow, and we export what we process.
Okay.
That is the way to go to change our economy. This is yam chips. We don't have a single factory here processing yam into chips and powder. We have fufu powder. Nigerians eat more yam than us, but we produce more yam than the Nigerians. Why can't we process it and export it? Because when you go to US African markets, Europe African markets, they sell a lot of pounded yam powder. We are not taking advantage of it. These potato chips, fortunately, these people listening to me have started producing this, processing this.
Okay.
This is made in Ghana, yam. This is made in Ghana, sweet potatoes. That is the way to go, my brother.
So what is the plan for us in the Upper East when it comes to industries? We have 15 districts in the Upper East region. What is the plan here?
Big plans. I was talking to a group I met this morning and said that my friends in Boku zones should stop fighting. Okay? Whether you are Mamprisi or Kusasi, we are all one people. We are Ghanaians. Because going around, the last time when I was going around, I realized Boku zone, they grow a lot of millet. And this millet, we can substitute wheat for millet. The flour we buy for bread, donuts, and all those things. We can use millet. And when we have a millet processing factory here, processing the millet into powder, we can use it for bread. We can use it for donuts. Everything that you use the wheat for, you can use the millet.
Okay.
What are we doing? What are we doing? So many things we can do. So many things. We need about 3-4 million acres to cultivate different things. Okay, and Upper East is no different. You have suitable lands for all these production. So I'm begging you, the people, the delegates that are listening, should give me opportunity so that I'll become the president and create jobs.
It is one thing promising, another thing doing. We heard of 1D, 1F. In the Upper East, we ended up not having one. I think one we had is not even working. So what is the assurance that Ken said it and he will do it?
My brother, I'm a businessman. I have so many businesses. It is those who come and speak big English who have no idea who have no idea about how to create businesses. Okay? They come and promise, then they don't deliver. At least, I have over 7,000 workers from different companies. So, if I'm a businessman telling you, if I'm the president, and don't forget, I am not the one going to do the business. I have lined up investors and I'll partner them with Ghanaian entrepreneurs. And we'll use the Asia Miracle or the models to support the Ghanaian businesses to partner the investors. I keep mentioning investors because, you know, one trick and one question I always expect people to ask: how are you going to get access to the European market? How are you going to get access to American market? Unless you have partners already manufacturing this. Okay? If you partner them, they have the market already. So whatever we produce here, straight, is accepted. They will use international standards. Sometimes the way we go about things here, our products are not able to get into the international market.
Okay.
Because we don't meet the standards. When we have partners who are into the business already, okay, they will set the standards for the production and it will be easily accepted into the European or American market. So partnership is very, very important.
Okay.
But we need to empower the Ghanaian citizen to own businesses. We can learn from the partners and start our own as well. So if Kennedy Agyapong tells you that he is going to encourage Ghanaians to build businesses and find partners for them to get market, believe me, because I've done it.
I was going to see Kennedy or Agyapong and a cotton and Kaweya Boko, or that's one north or free north. Ti ever do Boko or call radio station ne September for Chuchukumo. You the journalist on there was asking solid questions, but here Ken was also up to the task. I'll answer questions in your up to baby a video they do, you know. We will post this video on our socials so that wait me on our YouTube specifically. No wait me entire video ninya. But these are practical steps. Say they on a pragmatic approach. Ena or de egu akwemu no. Odi kaka general picture Ghana the SAA. Ena se twoni bisa ne se na ye pesua so ha. Ye bokum pesua so de na person. Ye nso so odi gu akwem ema ye. First thing no or say ye nuamo oboko ene ne mpotemu no wo mu gyan tokwasem no because enwuma enam kwan so ba obi e be busy obi e be beboa ama no anabrabo etimi akoso ye ama no ti wo bibi ado say why you busy am so some of these issues no e betima ama na konkon na etumpon ye kwa enimu a development ene nyina ye hwe na ye nyina etimi akwa enim but some of eniema ozu say ye gu akwemu a ye betimi aboa no o sha ase a ode egugu akwem se ntwoni ni bisa say ya tibi pensa aban se obeye we fact to say that dey bi am pesu an so a ene ye Kennedy Agyapong e kire mu a kire ne say me no me ye entrepreneur me madwuma ne say me fa idea no na afi me de ho akade aka ho na ye adwuma na si ho so enye say agro na me di I have people a omokra ye kra no so do musika e be shesa ideas na me no ka ho asem ni mu dada dey yan say MPP delegate e be ba me kwan na ma ba lead MPP party no as the flag bearer into the 2028 general election. Ghana for Peneto Abamamia. People are already lined up our my crowd to help me bring this vision into a reality. Ti eno ehon komo na yewa Kennedy Agyapong ene sepchofo ne airbar or cheche eni. But this they be ameka say utie yewa Ken ni video bia na ni conversation bia. It's so clear to a point say you don't need so much conversations around as interpretations and some waiting at here. Say these are straight to the point. Or hit nail no at the top easily enough waiting at the question I say this conversation era can talk about some say that Asia development model. I just wanted to find out because I'm always curious about some penny no eka. There's some training, so I always want to go deeper into what penny no eka. What is this Asia model now era can eka wasem? Where just a simple search on Google or say Asia development model, often referring to the East Asian model. Is characterized by export-led growth, significant government intervention in economy, and heavy investment in human capital like education. Tisa a year Asia development model na era kene kan wasem. That is it. Say a year Ishebia oko Asia wana, especially a year eastern part of Asia. wɔn de gu akwan mu sɛ wɔn wɔ nneɛma bebree wɔn material so now they want to produce nneɛma a wɔn bɛtɔn nneɛma no ɛwɔ dwa so na wɔn atumi anya mfasoɔ ɛde afiri so so ɛno ho nkɔmɔ ɛna yɛwura ken ɛne yɛ edi sisi a these are practical ɛna Ghana nso so no Asia hɔ no nneɛma bebree wɔn bɛfa raw material no from Africa most now from Ghana now no yɛsɛ Ghana ne China ko sign ne deal bi ne ade ebe wie akyire no ɛyɛ cocoa raw cocoa ya ebe wie akyire no ɛyɛ raw materials na no the timber any rubber ne sani me produce ya no befa akọ they produce finished goods send it back to us na etua boarding na say ya ye niam akro na yakọ da ni dia bring back e be there na watimi abobra ma ho ato yewra ken say ye ya nkasa ye ne abrofo ne partner ye ntwe omfiri omukrom emra ha senior now US any other European countries no call China to produce goods and some no masan dey about market any African market no that is what is all mine here your materials na that raw materials no broni ni mumumra no for ni sika ni machine ni produce niam no to the European standard to the Asian standard say they be ya export ko ho a omon reject omon be to ni enya sika ni bibiri e dey tumpo so that is the Asian development model yewra ken any come was say no any e dey adwuma I'm sure say yewra na ni so adi ho a work and but the country should even think around it right now. Sabia, ye din komona. Ya exporting yama export ya ye koji syndicated loan. Na dia abeto koko ye gi loan free broni. Na dia to koko no. Na ya 10 faso kakra benya os na ya kotua loan na ma broni ne back with interest. All these things supposed to stop. Nipa ba akope na champion the idea to stop all this niema no. Say there be o mind beti be develop. Ye ra Kennedy a compreko Agyapong. Say there one kasa wutie this are and some wa wutie. And you say ye na make stuff up here on the show. Where you get connected, oko YouTuber for message in the tour. You back in Cambridge, permanent baby lines na manwa Fred wa dwenche Eddie about Jumedi. So now say unim bibia kwa wanti bibia say about show here and any conversation here can dia ma we are. Or see the Asian development model. You can read more about it. The whole lot of niema wo mu here now. Assisa Asia ho oko ho neme be developing. So first thing no export led growth and here animal kwan or government interventions aban no ebe wrem ankrenkren nyuma no opagya nyuma na kosoro na nyuma na tumpon industrial policy there should be an industrial policy say you decide say oba buni east this is what we will do oko upper east this is what we will do and no one so na yewura no e ka ho asem e de human capital nipa no say dia na yewura keke danko e ka ho asem nipa no na say de eye o mine na ho de hye wo mumu nti say nipa no ye mpabo a na ya invest no aye ni bebre wa ye ni kama to an export level obetimi export nipa na nkasa betumpon na oman no abeka bom oman ni nyina etumpon so they are pragmatic niema ewo Asian development model no I'm sure yewura ken e de oman ni ahwe baby papa ese ehwe na ye focus so na yetimi etumpon there are a lot of them but brain it no ma memra na meni yewura keke dam kwa wrap up ne kwa homa no se ne Ghana for nkasa yewura we dey wada ma wa watie but me I just pick Asian development model and what is in there e ka efa niema wo kan ni nyina but wanso utie and then I'll pick you from the conversation now for young Nana
me da say you see papa na ye kan ho asem na honorable Kennedy Akompreko Agyapong ni mfonyi de kire he waka asem misisi ama wama ade na so simple me kwa wama adwin bia ba mitrimo
what idea bro
I'm telling you me dwene say show Jefas ni o chairman na ye Jefas for Ghana how menim se bia Jefas ebia duru Cameroon madam football Cameroon ho so no mo nnua ne eyi na ye de ye say Norway say ni bi wo ho
okay
se bia me kasa me soa Jefas we aguka mu de akọ Cameroon ebia ebo no be kosoro ama me enti se minya doctor na ne one me nipa no Cameroon no eye nkabomu na ne doctor ekọ no a chance o nnua ne kwa ne bi na si mfichire ha ebi na si hey enti wo fa we na ka bomu a obetumi anya Jefas no papa show idea na kan no
yes
o say product na ye no aboche no ye wa idea bi se da bia no ne krafi abanone no ebia ye papa krampo chen ye de
ye wo ha
enti one omo be partner
nipa no produce wa
enti nipa no produce wa abrochire ho no
meka yeso ye de
no meka Ghana fo ho
they bring trust
enti wo de say eye production kwa na on fan fidie ne mra san fidie na ode ba mema ne fa ode sika physical cash ne ma on fan fidie ne ma because ye wo besene wa ha ye wo anka no wa ha ye wo koko no enyom ano e wa ha enti no mu fan fidie no nya den emra na nia mfidi amode ye koko no da ne da ne ani
ema that standard no hu na odi mirika China ni hu na odi mirika
nti mummra na mummekire yenye mummra na yenka mom ene se ye wie a mfaso na beba na bia mu die sei aban so die sei meanwhile no ni titiru ema mabunu adwuma ema Ghana fo nwuma ye
foreign exchange no so
ba
you are exporting a finished product ni bo no was rather than say what the raw material na eko
see obi beka say sea brain
this is solid
what you say I mean this is the kind of innovation na ye kan ho asem na one idea crampo dey aba hwe Ghana on say KFC
yes
and yes me ya better mobile but hwe ye wonuma bi o Ghana ha no ma amanone
no mama franchise
no mama franchise
and ma ko na mo de no mo de idea na ma this is how we do
it KFC
we here wo krom
Kellogg's fried kitchen Kentucky fried chicken send ya we no US no u Ghana ha no ma the same recipe Minister make Antimazia. It is the same recipe. That is what he's talking about. It's Abia product, no Abia Gifax. Yeah, na buche. But enyoma idea Gifax no ebuwa ha. Omo be fa enyoma ni free Ghana ha. Ena ebi omo kokoye no wa manone. This time around no, mema mo me fa free ha nko. Mo de mo mra. Na mo ye mo fa mo niam mo fidie ni mra na ye ntena ha ya anye ye ne saa me mabunu no so benya adwuma
ni so obetu kwan akwa amanone akopese adwuma kro na aye adwuma na ba ha
akwa amanone asa adwuma na
and the same standard na broni ni dey tua ka wo ho no e ma na ye because the same company
ma memfa as
I think say before mpa ye beto aba ma area kana be one point of this country we should tap into the sense of thinking as a country. We should listen to Nisma working very well.
Exactly.
We shouldn't be say political way.
Of course.
I'm thinking. Put any videos now, you will start to think.
Yes. Into share and some now work and one. Now can't see a crampono. You be fat and near man waha. Na ye de akoho akwa ye. Na ye so ye presse ye be koho akwa ye be to akwa yes enuma na ye be fa hwe me kai say me wo university be call UK one time. Na me konya adwuma bi wo Tilbury Docks. Kajel omo Ghana ha kwa mututo eburo ne saa nema no nti ho ye port nti ya na eburo no free Africa na bebe free bebe me pode na me se dempo nim se bi omo Ghana ha eburo no afi de eburo no eba no na me hu produce of Ghana a big factory a abose to aso be 8 no mo de kogu mu osoro machine osoro na anyamwa ba beduru from na ye powder nti every level bia ne senior ade ne tie e ba bedu last floor na adane powder right na machine yes na e woso bi gugu from tie na ye pra levels machine change nti dey be in Scotland near branch bi ye adwuma sa eya onu hu yo say KK sana no from me KK this is from your grandmother, you know, from your grandmother, produce from Ghana. Or something that ban see from you know, like that's what it is. I'm a fan of Manoa. A bro no hand on the fan, no. Yeah, Ghana, bro.
Yeah, the ye baby back.
Who you can many just say Ghana, bro, but is it baby? I copy. Ye the ye baby papa or me sign proper home. I want some machine in Ghana, Hano,
inside the you rather be in there because you will crew. Then say wa proper home
and na ken e kan ho asem no ye bon resources no ha natural resources no ye asas Ghana Yakopon de nyoma bebre hira yen so epo eda ye nim say ye ka enwuma e wo epo no so pa bra wo bedwuru bisa wo say how often na wo takwadi ni abrante say e bia waba tachiman obeye construction and I say obeye labor work and I say what of course. What is going on that seat?
So money invest here.
A maritime industry no crampona. A massive investment. Massive investment. More a ponano. Say now no can the video back no can about this ecotourism. Or say Ghana how dey share yampo no nyina. You long beach stretch. It is like obi see buying beach houses. Oh, sometimes we jina epono so na hwempona no kwampona it's so appalling. Dey na ye in terms of even tourism. And yet say be obi factory but creating jobs.
So these are the kind of ideas era Ken when the team ne dey also say betime dey am mind tumpo. Nye kasa na nko ne the GDP
ni nyina no nkonko bi so no.
Oh yeah be papa produce be you
fix all this delegates so
economic figures.
Yeah kan nyina na delegates na ye srem say muntie papa yin sami a woken muntie ene pa e woni mu saa nyoma we say otoma Ghana for beto saa adwini we say no omo behunu say yes bibi papa bi woni mu enye nea odi kan be kan bi asabi anya adwuma wo
well
obi adi kan ba be kika bi anya adwuma Ghana for anyi na ni ampa so ba okawie no onya kwanya baaye ba wantumi anye wahu say ni pano say ko kan wahu say ni pako ya wo say akwa ka Ghana for biom say want to me, but Ken no sabi on Memuda. Ken Memuda.
And outside, this is what he's thinking. This is the plan. Exactly. This is the vision of more mind. You are kicking my man ask me Brian pay say Obama every train come over. When I say kwa man the Ghana for such a train come delegate UTA. These are practical ideas, any solutions are you are Ken and what the man mind and Obia fit into this idea. Say they are you are kicking kai no. It's just say we took kwa man on it. Any abrofuna call press or hono. Now, abrofuna remember because we have the materials here. We are not exporting raw cocoa to you. By force, they say about Ghana, and now obe produce from Ghana. Now the cocoa now yes we for so. So me round how so now yeah enjoy one so what share na yeah him. Anything numbers no e wo screen so fre na braso na e bon come fre na abaso a ye be cha say get connected. No what you so obi anya obi a. Na fe wo de won so what share Eddie, about messages so are for YouTube no so no ha. You be kin kind ama won tworo wo de akotworo de kin kan emfa emma. Obo ma ye be for ne no akasa no pay. Na bibia timi akoso kama. Many of our homan so get connected.
Obia nyubia.
Obia enyubia. Many body ne ti wa no pay.
The family Richard, you know the cafe and that's my friend. And then mama me nyaji pa. We are moving program you need to mumbo more of things nyama. This is yaka for because this is some of the things I ain't my delegate. I am ready to move more about Ken because the back program here you see yeah but he informed that. Now information I had a very upon the real moving and I'm not paying to see because the no administrative. You will be about missing now what I show nyama 1 year. And we catch them for the Moyan of the Mamma Miniati, Matantrative in Oka, and a certain Nano, when you be the Damasipa, Munko for the Dreamer, you need in country and Kofa, Yamoy police station near areas in Yamoy delegation. No more Kadamasi.
Rich, may I say an answer with so bad so when you get connected. So Tim can get connected.
Obia nyubia
me abodi ne nti wa no pay
e fe me John
wada ma yiti o
me ka problem
ma yiti o
na mpacho papa ka interview no o ye Ghana ni
you interview can we Ghana
me nu to asana ka say
why na papa to ye Ghana ni ti ye wo bu Ghana I do mu do say na ya ye be bu
yeah, so that's where we so bad so many of our man so get connected
Obia nyubia minia
body e minia nti wa pay
ya frame ko Ghana because every call in fact Obia nyubia we boot to boot unim the woman say and someone hidda on any Canadian abetra say okay ya tiabre ya dia o mamu ayenti aba o mi ade no wanka o si o di bibia beba Ghana ha maye VW your cars or the bebe masa enya di MPP fo beba ban manga so mo nyek strong opposition no mo hwe the NDC fo ye no
well ma you know so many of our man so get connected many of our man so not even get connected many of our can get connected
what there
nya me adom get connected no age so obi anya obi na
obi anya obi
body ne nti obi ne
I tell me say na te mi kasa fi obondo mi abla
yenko
Gasat municipal area Gasat abayo yo ne fe ohubo ne se wati godinda de omu ne se kan asem na moka no ho ya kasa ne die se ken amsama obondo mi abla nyina ken kombo na we mun ko no ma ba se no bia ne abie o ati se first mi o mo so bia ne abie ebi se de ko so ne se en kwala e da na e be to aba no
31st January no on our who says you don't see that for every because almost try the right challenge. So can you pro Ghana and power them? Obi a can play for no asem. Who can cry and power them? Can be this time is surprise no one got some why.
My last we so boss minia. Observe how man not team car get connected.
And Obia.
Obi anyo bi minia body en enti.
But family am yo. Me kasa fi trouble.
Kian kominia.
Mapa a hombo. Mini am paso. Share. MP. Abakwasam. Bra ye de dura ko fo comprendre. Na message ya. Kentam. Ghana abe. Yen so no. Be aduna Ghana for na ka say yen so you were kufa nya den enhwe
Minia fa cheme wa homa no emu na ho I'm sure so make you point. Minia get connected.
Obi anyo
bia minia body ne nti wano pay.
Okay, me din de Daniel me kasa free sunyai.
Daniel we nti o.
Yetia ne se honorable na sema o kanu eta asomo pa. Me am kasa yi. Me yakora ba ye kwayechi a way back anati video bi ni ade o capture honorable Kenneth Ayana o kasa on ni suban ya ye character ye di minister nti ye chair position na onyi bi. Mbra no ni nti de ye hwen omonto no mbra omonto aba no mana na ombra eduru ho no ma ye bekọ yachi obi a untumi ni minister wo beke president yedu no adi no time no so
when you want to get connected
Enyobia
when you body ne ti ano pay
error
me en kominia
me first thing why the paucho the mana ye papa kini obobo kini na plateau biya we biya takaze bakta mini ko bi aka se bebe trade project da yo tenya panto wo de na janu wo dia
mini aka say ti wa daroma
tenya panu o ta ko se yen ye to go nyam pa lo kan tu ko bu ba ye ko fa ka wa ko bi ga da ya keni di ba tenya pluma en pa on po pa lo o ta ji no ye ka we ni di ko bi ma ye we ya on to ko kwa no pa no mo
Mini amena so ba so mini wa homa na team car get connected
Obi anyo bia
mini aba odin be bia kasa fini nti o
me din demos na kasa free sampa
yanko
anope yebeda orambo kinase ene sempa ne futupa owode magana fo mesre delegate am koto ba de chese mesre mo ye frɛ ho tu ahene ni si ahene fo ye besre mo ti ahene ni tu ahene fo a anka no ye koto ya ba ne wie no nka no an no ye wie nka MPP wo power ne ye nye si ahene fo ni su tu ahene fo na mum ye soma fo de magana fo Ghana fo kyerɛ de omo pɛ ye wie ani ye beti hene Ghana fo ba beti hene no ye Ghana fo kyerɛ no na sese ye besre delegate Ghana fo so mai ye ntie Ghana fo eka no dan say ye betie die obi interest kyerɛ no ebesere mo abetie ye destiny hye yensa te wonwu a obetini ato aba na wobi de wo ho a ye adetie abatu a ye koto yi ye besere delegate ye sere de Ghana fo eka no mumientie na mmere bia ne leader eba mmere bi tamu na Mungu system mmere bi tamu so na Jesus Christ time Muhammad bai mmere du su politics Canada Agyapong na Ghana for fair say yemfa na mara ye besere delegate the damage
my yes nas be so ba so mini wa homa so get connected
yeah
mini aba odin be bia kasa fini eti o
there me favorite power richest any place.
You're finding it hard to get you to Kona Sambra. So get connected. So get connected.
Hello.
What's the mean? Get connected.
Okay,
Body, baby, I can say finito.
I'm called the leader from Oti region.
All right, go ahead.
Please, I just want to put it that you should speak English for we those who do not understand the truth, so that we can also get what you are saying.
Okay. All right. Well noted.
Secondly, you pick the cause that some of them are opposition members. So when you listen to what they are saying, you know straight that they are opposition members. Don't listen to them so that you cut them off. Thank you. You are connected to Kennedy. Thank you.
You are most welcome, sir. So get connected.
Hello.
When you are body, baby, I can say finito.
And so, the executive of party now to the Jabon, on a mental here. I don't think to become number because the medical turn, or the other turn you today. Intermediate woman get a from justice for the air. At some time, if I enter by the lose last 4 years, you lose better 100%. Intermediate, some kind of one in a justice year. Could be only be a kind of phone. The very ways to be a person, the very be a kind of phone. The improvement of one life, last year. No way to coach, no way of life, no way a woman any effect. The kind of phone 1 year. If you don't know about grassroots, you never know. Yes, any of the water and water because that's what can you not say. All of the time, man, I could use. If you look at me, I'm going to kind of phone to me back. Let's say, man, I'm going to mean, probably a bit of me. If you come show. You know, when you come campaign, you can't because I'm not can buy out of the car. And so the chair, then to the chair. You feel never for you look at you, danger, I don't know within life. And you get to the music or what I would get. That's a quarter of what I would get. No go to what can we do with that? Okay, you have to tell that Nancy one. Let's say when you business of a boy miner. Yes, you are going to done a boy that's over there and you delegate. And delegate to move in your mom can mistake. I did not know you're losing everything you lose last year. One thing you didn't lose, you don't make a thing because when the nearby, you my hand.
Well, my nurse will be so bad, so Edward Jincher, by I will say your friend is sick. Yes, a woman free, who goes so fair, Brennan so asson, as a Yakwana, Judia Council at Twasso. Yamaya Doma said you made it, Benada. Get connected, you made the best about live on Globe TV and also on YouTube. Get Connected TV. Era Kiki, Erenaso, Eko. Only say chato na yen wrap up.
Masama meka amedia stories when say delegates. You can't delegates are ye tumi bi na ye ahye wonsa. Who si nipa bi mu anemu. Ye delegate tumi bi di amount. Say who si anemu. Yen ya e bi a ye wo asuye. Ye di ye nyina ye ntumi mfa ye kokromotili nkotim ade ba akono so. Nti wo no kona kosi anemu. Am I intending a fellow delegate? Name kwa said delegate. We are police station delegate. We are constituency delegate. We are regional delegate. We are national delegate. Tienia man for no eka. Tienia baby a free no do no eka. Tie grounds. And for unko akoma. And ye be a unko wadwene enkonko ye nia wo pe. But tie nia dodo no epe tie nia ye de no kodwa ye ton a ye beto ye sremo mema mo maye nkoye mfom so me sremo a
But me that's very KK down kwana no pay so join you get connected jumedi no. So we say dey see abere no ekoyi about him say penifo we chi no ho mani abede de. Ma me ka message no quick na yenko we Agyapong Kwame or say get connected obi anya obia. We are appealing to MPP delegates to vote for Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, the job creator, the grassroots president. Watching you live from the Agyapong #Sekutu Sebam. Portia, let Ken be Ken. Honorable Ken for 2026. Friends of Ken City Media, Medina, get connected. Obia. Honorable Kennedy Agyapong is our next president. No matter what traitors will do, still Honorable Kennedy Agyapong will lead MPP to victory. Nana Opon TV. Honorable Ken Ohene Agyapong, great man with great ideas and great vision for Ghanaian youth. Youth in Ghana, wake up and support Honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong. 2028, your future is important. Grant George and so message. I'll say Ghana first. President Ken, God bless you. Victory, oh, victory, oh, victory. Number 1, all the way. Vote for Kennedy. Honorable Ken, number 1. Baba Williams, so say, God bless your incoming First Lady, Mama Christie. She is really doing a good job, Papa. Another one, good morning. Good morning, my boss. I think, good morning, my boss. I am Gideon Danny, all right, from K2 South. Don't talk too much. Ghanaians know that Ken is the best man to lead Ghana. It's up for we, the delegate, to vote massively for Kennedy. No Ken, no vote. Please, let us vote for the future of Ghana. Another one. So I'll say from Nana Kalusha at Chiobodom. Greetings to Oheneba PJ Donko, MPP Chairman, Techiman North. Honorable Martin Otijako Ejumara, former MP Techiman North. NPP want a man who is job creator, fairness, boldness, and honesty. And honesty is in his veins. The man is Kennedy Ohene Agyapong, the only action man who can lead our party NPP. I beg, honorable delegates, please, let's vote number 1. Vote Kennedy Ohene Agyapong. But comment on what in YouTube live stream no so any I can kind of mama. Medinya sabwa kwa na na techi. Ohe ni mo aye Jeffas mixture ene Jeffas capsule. Se de ya make catch no redwaman so a edo ba akopɛ ene ba ne namu nsa ya de. Won se ebu o wa wunnim se wo namu nsa ya de o. Ba de mo hu ni se o mo adwuma. Ena o mema ya akofom. O namu nsa ya de no no. Ti edro no Jeffas mixture ne Jeffas P capsules. O ye oba nso so a wunnim se de na wote ene nsa kira ya ba ni nyina ache se there's a problem with system as oba no. O man sa ka do bi na no ma ebe yi sa ha oni nyina e de afiwa na afo gina na so etimi aye oba mu a o ye be man so aye be man mu a emema ne de adwuma mo de ye no ene basobɔ ne enya sabketu akora won san ka bi na wonum bi da ene ne de din kai se wonum Jeffas mixture efi ho no wan kasa obedi adanse me dinya sabo akona na techi me tira adwumadi mu ema chairman apieje ono na echa be masa adwumadi me dim say next week there chairman will be here to steer the affairs of Get Connected show nyame ya adom no de adom don ye benada ye be sen share.
If they are not listening to me, then let me come out and contest. And when I win, I will unveil all my visions and how I want to see Ghana.
Are you connected?
That is why I want to be president.